Yeah, black against Aladdin. Okay. Let's go for the Caro Kann again. I recently completely got murdered in this in this opening here in Blitz with the exchange variation. It's not the most dangerous of lines actually, but it proved very effective. Okay, now we've got something entirely different, the Bronstein Larsen variation, where where black has got those double pawns, and he's got a nice compact structure though, and sometimes even chances to gain some play on the G farm. This fianchetto setup is one of the better lines, and I'm not sure if I played this correctly. I maybe confused some move orders. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really a threat at the moment. I can play Queen A5 to recover, but I think I need to move the bishop at some point. Is this really this is dangerous? Don't know. Okay, let's just attack B2 and so on. Maybe he's frightened. Oh, he is very much even. B3 is a really weird move. This should spoil his castles. I mean, bishop D2, queen D4 cannot be the thing he wants. And king F1, long castles also looks really weird. I mean, I've got E5 or C5 or some moves coming. Bishop C3 already was on, but I wanted to get castled. Maybe I could have played bishop C3 even, just mopping up the D4 pawn. But I don't think it's necessary to do that instantly. This position looks really weird for white. Okay, so he pretty much leaves the D4 pawn en prise here. I can take it. I mean, it's not a problem. But maybe there's something else that I could try. Yeah, well, okay, he cannot castle, as mentioned, and the D pawn is really weak. I wonder if something like this bishop C3, let's start with this, and if he goes, I expect rook D1, yeah, rook D1, and then I was thinking maybe I can play a move like queen to B5, which exchanges queens and maybe leads to a decent endgame. I'll try that. Come on, it's interesting. I mean, maybe it is bad because the king position calls for yeah, letting queens, keeping queens on. But maybe I've got some play against this pawn. It could be interesting. If he goes D5, okay. If he goes D5, I go knight B6. Ah, okay. Okay, he's got bishop to E7 possibilities. Okay, let's try to exchange this bishop with bishop to C7. Okay. Yeah, I know it looks ugly, but I want to prevent him from playing the c-pawn at any stage. Trying to isolate this pawn in a way. Yeah, this might be risky, all of this. He's also got h5 all the time. I would have played h5 already. Yeah. And this this doesn't look so great. I can get knight g4 in, but even bishop h3. I have f5 still on bishop h3. Maybe it is still okay. I mean, I don't really see at the moment what big thing white is doing now. I think it was very, very shaky and probably bad. Maybe it still is, I don't know. He still has got, yeah, the rook coming in. But I thought this this shouldn't be too bad. The knight on e5 just keeps the position together. And okay, can take here or something, but I've got counterplay. C and f pawn. So even isn't this even good for black? I mean, how does he protect the pawn now? I mean, rook c2 is a big threat. Yeah, exactly. And how to proceed now? This is better for black now, but how to proceed? Maybe rook over to h2, invade on the second rank, yeah, and the bishop can always drop back. He wants to go bishop to c4 maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm pinning this, so the king needs to go to this awkward position. And now I've got rook h2 coming. Rook h2 and then invade with the king. There's also mate threats. With when the king is on e3, there's mate in there. Rook h1 and so on. Yeah, this is nice now. The king will be excellent on e3. Interesting move. Okay, don't have enough time to figure that out. Okay, if I go here, he's got rook c3, so need to go back.
Check. Time warning. Check. Check.
Yeah, getting the pawns. Yeah, it's a draw, unfortunately.
Game drawn.
Even a positional draw. Didn't have the time left to finish this off. Yeah, okay. There must be multiple wins, of course. It's probably useless to check them out all separately. Let's do this here. For example, Rook H1 and resigns. Okay. Rook H1 G1 can get the G pawn. Okay, probably everything wins.
Check.
What I did also wins.
Check. Check.
Yeah, this is a question. This is maybe a draw. It's possible, but of course I couldn't evaluate really.
Check.
Yeah, now just King G2, of course, and promotes. This is just a ridiculous time travel move. Just King G2. Well, this is silly. 9 seconds is even a fair chance that I might manage this. Yeah, okay. It's just a time issue. In general, this is an interesting opening. If you speak German, then check out my video series on this line of the Caro Kann. It's on ICC. Yeah, thanks for watching.